this is AO, and basically we're going to be looking up some information regarding getting your stimulus check. And this is how we're going to do it. Welcome to the IRS portal. And let's open this up here and see what this is all about. Now, good news is that a lot of people have already received their stimulus check. And for some people who haven't, I just want to introduce you to the IRS portal. Actually, it's the irs.gov portal, as you can see here, irs.gov. Now, basically when you go here, you'll see file, pay, refunds, credit deductions, form introductions, and you have your search tool here. So for any reason, if you need to put in something that something's here you don't really understand, you just go to the search key and you just type in whatever you don't understand up in here. Now, we have some prompts here. Non-filers, enter payment info here. So you're a non-filer, you would click on this link, and when you go here, it says non-filer, enter payment info here. It says do not use this tool if you could be filing a 2019 return. If you are required to file a return, using this tool will not speed up your economic impact payment. So don't expect no quick, speed up just because you're here. It will likely slow down processing of your tax return and receiving any refund. So for some reason you're a non-filer, it says do not use this tool if you have not filed your 2019 return. Don't do it. And I can repeat, don't do it. And so basically if you go here, if for some reason you say to yourself, what's this required to return? It says, do I need to file a tax return? And then it takes you all through the information. It takes you through the tools. You go here, filing status, federal income tax withheld, basic information to help you determine your gross income. Gives you, there's disclaimers. Gives you even an estimated completion time. Please note after 15 minutes of inactivity, you'll be forced to start all over again. So you want to make sure you do it fast. Using the back button within the ITA tool could cause an application error. So whatever you do, don't use this back button right here when you're in this. So basically this is just talking about, do I need to file a tax return? Excuse me, I had to sneeze. So when you go back, what we'll do is we'll go back to the regular page that we're on. We're not in it, so we can use the back tool right now. You go here, it says CR scenarios for using a non-filer, enter payment info here too. So scenarios, you want to see that, see if these scenarios apply to you. They're just asking for a survey here, as you can see. Thank you for visiting our website. You have been selected to participate in a brief customer satisfaction survey. No thanks, you don't have to. The survey is designed to measure your entire experience. So the IRS is up on their customer service, as you can see. But it says right here, you're likely eligible for an economic impact payment if you meet these requirements. Are you a U.S. citizen, permanent resident, or resident alien? Have a social security number that is valid for employment, or cannot be claimed as a dependent by another taxpayer, had adjusted gross income under certain limits. So if you're curious, you can hit that prompt. Economic Impact Information Center. Eligibility. Who's eligible to receive payment? So in order to find out that answer, here, again, just what we went through. You may be eligible to receive a payment if you are a U.S. citizen or U.S. resident alien, cannot be claimed as a dependent on someone else's return. Now that's for the payment. That's for the payment with the $1,200 payment. Have a social security number that is valid for employment. Valid social security number. Exceptions. If either spouse is a member of the U.S. Armed Forces at any time during the taxable year, then only one spouse need to have a valid social security number. Have an adjusted gross income below an amount based on your filing status and the number of your qualifying children. So, will I receive payment if I do not make enough money to normally have to file an income tax return? So, we click on the question here, yes. Eligible retirees and recipients of Social Security retirement disability and survivor benefits, railroad retirement, our veteran benefits, as well as individuals who do not make enough money to normally have to file taxes, our tax return, are also eligible for this payment. This includes those who have no income, as well as those whose income come entirely from a federal benefit program, such as supplemental security income benefits, which is SSI. No minimum income is needed for the payment. And all your questions are basically here. I recently filed a tax return. What do I need to do to get payment? You do not need to take any further action. If you filed a federal income tax return for 2018 or 2019, and if you already filed your tax return in 2019, the IRS will use this information to calculate the payment amount. So if you haven't filed your tax return for 2019, but filed a 2018 federal income tax return, the IRS will use the information from your 2018 tax return to calculate the payment amount. So all your questions are basically here, and it looks like we'll just go through all of them. I haven't filed a tax return for 2018, which we talked about that already. And this one, I did not file a tax return for 2018-19. How do I know if I'm required to file a tax return? Let's click on that one. Use the IRS Interactive Tax Assessment online too and provide answers to the text questions. Do I need to file a tax return? 2 can help you determine if you're required to file a 2019 income tax return. So we'll click that right here. It says, information you'll need, filing taxes, federal income tax withheld, basic information to help you determine your gross income. And again, it explains to you the tool, and then there's a caution. If you are claimed as a dependent on another person's tax return, and it says the topic is providing an incorrect response, please see. So basically that's just a caution thing for the 2019. And it tells you, in order to find out, you have to go into this to begin. 15-minute activity. So you go in there, you hit begin, and then you answer all the questions. So if I hit the begin button, I can hit the begin. We can just see what's going to happen. Interactive test assessment. Do I need to file a tax return? The following set of questions will help you. So you hit continue to proceed. What tax year are you asking about? So you go down here and you put the tax year. And then when you finish, you hit the continue. So if I put the tax year here, we'll go as far as we can. I hit the continue button. And it says, what was your marital status in 2019? And then you put down legally separated. You can put down divorce or separate maintenance. And then when you hit the prompt down here, you can choose one. Single, unmarried, legally separated, married, widow, widow spouse died before the tax year. And so you can select one. You can just single, unmarried. You hit the continue button. Filing status. What is your filing status for 2019? You hit the prompt button down here. Single, head of household. I don't know. So if you say head of household, you hit the continue button. Social Security benefits. Did you receive Social Security benefits in 2019? Now, this includes benefits received for your dependents as well. It said do not, wait a minute, do not, because if you have dependents, you want to put no. And so you put your appropriate questions, say we hit no, and then we hit continue. And railroad retirement benefits, did you receive railroad retirement benefits in 2019? You can hit either yes or no, or continue. You can put, say you said no, you hit continue. Provided on support, do you provide more than half of your on support? Say you say yes. And you hit continue. Date of birth, you put your date of birth in. It's going to ask you for your date of birth. We're getting to a point where I'm going to have to stop, but I'm going to continue till the wheels fall off. And also going to drink some water. I like drinking water. Water's good. It's good for hydration. Gotta have some there. Got this light on me. It's pretty hot. Late at night. And I'm still working. So you put January. January the 9th. We can put down the year, 1975. And we hit continue. And it asks you gross income. What was your gross income for 2019? If 0 into 0, your gross income must include any amounts rolled over from your retirement plans. So whatever amount you put down here, say you put $10,000. Let's see what we got here. 10,000, say that. Okay. We continue. Your marketplace coverage. Did you or individual from your returns sign up for a health insurance through a marketplace? Say nah, especially if you don't know what it is. If you do know what it is, then put the appropriate answer down. So we're going to continue all the way up until we can't no more. Claiming the first time home buyer credit. Have you claimed the first time home buyer credit? You say nah. Hit continue. This is asking a lot of questions that sort of surprised me. Your employment status. What was your employment status? Say you were employed and you hit continue. Do you receive income from tips? Yes or no is up to you. I put no. So, Social Security and Medicare taxes on wages. Have you paid any of those? Social Security and Medicare taxes from an employer who was required to but did not withhold these taxes. So you put no. It's getting a little complicated. There's your W-2 for box 12, group term life insurance with code MRN from 2019. Code M is uncollected Social Security. RTTA tax are taxable costs group term life insurance. So this goes on and on and on, and it goes on. Say you put no here, then you hit continue, and your recapture taxes. Now I don't even know what that is, but if you click on it, it will tell you what. In some tax situations, you must add back to your income an amount you took as a deduction or a credit in prior years. The recovery of all parts of this tax benefit is called recapture. So say no. We don't know what it is, so we say continue. We don't know what it is, always say no. Your church-related wages. Did you have wages from a church in 2019? Say you're a pastor, yes, but if you're not, if nobody's not paying you wages, just put no. But these are all the questions from the Interactive Tax Assistant. MSA, Medicare Advantage Program, Health Saving Account. And you can put no there. But basically these are all the questions, and it goes on and on and on. This could be a 40-minute video if I kept going through this. So I basically don't want to go through this anymore. If I hit the back arrow now, it's going to mess me up. But I do want to go back. And I'm thinking what I'll end up doing is going all the way back to the first screen. I just want to wrap this up and go back to the beginning screen. It's allowed me to go back as far as I can, but eventually it's going to get mad at me for some reason, I feel. Now we're going way back. We're going all the way back. I tell you what, we'll come out of this and we'll open up another window and we'll end up to irs.gov. And we'll go back there, irs.gov. I just want to go up and wrap up this. And so non-filers, so these that's what a non-filer enter payment info here. So we're just going to go over that part in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't want to get in too much detail. I figured this video can go on for hours because there's so much information. But that's just for the non-filers, the enter payment info here. That's just one part. So I'm going to go through different parts. This is just the first video of the irs.gov website. Again, this is not financial advice of any kind. This is just to help you get that money into your pocket, that $1,200. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.